Catch up on part 1 if you've missed it, but now here's part 2 of Daniel McGowan's interview at Yokkao 28, including some behind the scenes footage before his demolition of Rungarai. You're training from like 10 or 11 years ago with Muay Thai.
Yep.
Did that start with Palm? Who were you training with?
So I started with a club called East Area.
Yes.
And, well, actually tell a lot. I started probably, it was kickboxing. It was a bit earlier actually. Kickboxing, that was in Luton. So I lived in Luton with a club called Crusader. Then I moved to Bedford and I trained at East Area. And I think that was about 10 or 11. And then Palm was there. So kind of Palm was just teaching, like kind of on the side there. And he kind of took me under his wing when he was at East Area. Then I went to Liam's with Palm. But I've stuck with Palm the whole way through. So no matter where I went, like after Liam died and stuff, like no matter where I went, I always stuck by with Palm as well. So we've stuck together, about 10, 11 years, I think, me and Palm together now. So yeah, he saw me from baby, and like I've told him, I remember telling him, I want to fight in Japan, I want to fight in America, I want to fight Rajadamnern and Lumpini. I told him all of this, and every single one so far has happened. I want to fight, I want to be the best. Tomorrow I get a chance to prove if I am or not.
Nice. And it's one of those things that because of the level of the challenge, you can't really lose. It's kind of like that experience that you're going to take from it.
Yes.
It's going to be really interesting to see what you can do.
Like, because now I've got the Petchendy, so I've got offered a sponsorship with Petchendy in Bangkok gym. So I'm going to go out there next year. So, like on paper, I've got nothing to lose, but this could set me up when I'm in Thailand, money-wise, like opponent-wise. I could be getting a lot higher caliber if I beat Rungarai tomorrow. So I've got nothing to lose on paper, but in my head, I know I've got a lot to lose. Well, not nothing to lose, but
there's more to be gained.
There's more to it, yeah. Definitely. There's more to it. So can't wait for it. Can't wait.
And you mentioned Petchendy there.
Yeah.
So you've just had a fight camp out there to help you prepare for this. That was 4 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was there just under 4 weeks. Yeah.
Right.
So that was.
And that was specifically for this fight. You were
yeah, specifically. I was going to go to Thailand just to train for Rungarai. I thought to get away from, I have to just live it, eat it, to fight at their level. I think you have to do what they're kind of doing and more, because they've been doing it for years. So I went out there for about 4 weeks, and hardest training I've ever done in my life, ever.
And you've been out there with them before, haven't you?
I was sponsored by them before, and I've fought for them maybe 5, 6, 7 times.
Right.
So yeah, they know me well as well. And Rungarai, they're promoters as well, and Rungarai fights in their promotion every month. Okay. In like Rajadamnern or Lumpini, so they know him well as well. So it was perfect. Yeah. It was. And
you say that's rolled over into some sponsorship for next year as well.
Yeah.
So you're going back out.
Yeah. So I'm going back out next year. No set dates yet, but I'm hoping to start of the year, maybe February time, January, February, and then just try and make as big a name possible out there, and then hopefully try and make Muay Thai kind of my life.
Yeah.
So,
How long are you actually looking to stay out there for?
I've got it in my head, like just no time limit really, just to make a big name for myself out there, and then I reckon I could do that in a couple of years. Like if I stay and just put the work in. I can I think a few breaks here and there, like I'll come back, hopefully fight in the UK, like in between, so then I can go see my family, my friends and stuff.
Of course, yeah.
So like breaks it up nicely, but I've got in my head like a couple of years, and hopefully by then I can say I've fought some of the top fighters. But who knows? Like I've got 2 years in my head, like at least. But if it takes longer, it takes longer. Like just whatever. I'll go with the flow.
See what holds,
Yeah, see what happens.
If you want to know more about how to use Muay Thai specific strength and conditioning to boost your fight abilities, check out the articles on my website, heattreat.com, using the link below, and watch this space for part 3 of the interview coming very soon.